Всем привет, ребят! Сегодня я решил снова поиграть в stanley Parable. Попытаться делать все наоборот, что нам говорит наш ведущий. Ну что ж, давайте начнем. Поехали. Предыдущее видео концовку мы делали так, как он нам говорил. Все. Также в скором времени будет у нас все вещи, которые я выиграю на нем, буду разыгрывать канал на самом деле. Не также на группу ВКонтакте. Ну вот, видео у нас все загрузилось. Давайте я сразу звук убавлю, а то в предыдущем видео как-то было не очень. Все. Ну что ж, пошлите. Конференц-зал. Вот мы с вами идем. Самому интересно, что будет в этом. Он вошел в дверь слева. Давайте пойдем в дверь справа. Честно, я знал. Возможно, захочу в комнату для отдыха. Пошлите. Отдохнем, ребят. Сейчас мы с вами отдохнем. Томат напитков. Времени у нас сколько? Видите, то есть все наши действия влияют на сюжет. Первая дверь слева. Мы туда не будем с вами заходить, пойдем прямо. То есть, как в предыдущей части нам объясняли, что типа не надо выполнять всем требованиям, он это понял. Сейчас мы с вами это и сделаем. Какой-то склад. Возможно.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Для нее?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Очень интересно. Ребят, там темно, давайте зайдем. О, папа. Звонит телефон. Ребят, давайте попробуем не брать трубку. Просто давайте попробуем не брать трубку. Может, можно выдернуть из розетки? О, выдернули. Just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you... Да, я только что включил телефон. No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. Это возможно, возможно. Let me double check. Очень интересная, веселая игра. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes. Нет, такого не будет, ребят. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What? Wait a second. Did I just see? No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Нет, я не понимаю.
Kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Давайте посмотрим, пожалуй, видеоинструкцию.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational
2 плюс
logic.
4.
If you find yourself speaking with a person
Будет
who does not
6.
make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish
Ребят,
their
если вы
thought,
понимаете
then
английский, думаю,
provide
вам
an
будет интересно
excuse why you
послушать.
cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Все, закончилась наша экскурсия. Давай. Практика.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
Здравствуйте. Возможно, вы уже заметили, что комната начала искажаться из противоречия в рассказе. Вау! Тачки. Nice, nice, nice.
Revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Я не хочу туда идти, ребят. У нас есть какой-то другой выход вообще? У нас должен быть какой-то другой выход. К сожалению, выхода у нас другого нет. Пошлите. Идем дальше. Опять на эту платформу. Следовательно, нельзя вам дать возможность упасть с платформы и умереть.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Так, ну пошлите. Сейчас посмотрим, что с нас потребуется вообще в этой игре. Вот мы вернулись в офис. Так, идем. Обратно возвращаемся в комнату отдыха.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Так, мы вышли.
All you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Вел бы себя
That means
Стэнли.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Давайте опять зайдем дверь справа.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Что у нас тут? Как все искажено, ребят. Код на двери. Ящик кривой. Как комната, знаете, пролагал-то. Не хочу туда заходить, если еще раз мы сюда войдем, что-нибудь изменится. Ничего не изменилось. Ну, тогда ничего не остается, как зайти в эту дверь. Мы зашли. Идем дальше. Вот конференц-зал.
It's ruined. You can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Очень интересно, автор рассказывает.
So special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Не выключайте игру, пожалуйста. Вот и все. Что это, концовка? Нет, ребята, это не концовочка. Ребят, очень жутковато. Ребят, очень страшно.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Я уже велся как
He
Стэнли.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed.
Так я уже делал это.
It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Получилось у тебя все, не волнуйся.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll.
Давайте еще раз зайдем в дверь справа.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Just behave exactly as Stanley would. That means.
Не, ребят, надо будет зайти в дверь слева теперь. Пойдемте зайдем.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Помните, когда мы шли налево, там был путь Escape. Давайте попробуем зайти туда. Дверь слева, пошлите. На все смотрим внимательно. Вот конференц-зал.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Ну-ка, верните обратно. Блин, вот хорошо бы я знал английский, я бы тут все разобрался. Прибыль, прибыль, прибыль. With will and product work environment. Голубой график. Ну ладно, ребятки, мы с этим обязательно разберемся. Давайте пойдем сначала сюда, потом я для вас обязательно засниму еще одно видео, где я разберусь со всем, что тут написано. Обязательно, ребят, разберусь. Сниму еще одно видео, в котором все объясню. Дверь закрыта. Тоже дверь закрыта. Пошлите. Опа. Ребята, а вот этого я не видел. Этого не было. Очень странно.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Ух, да я не вижу, давайте. Не получается.
Stanley spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Я вас расслышал.
Speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Не получается, у меня персонаж не говорящий.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it
Он
means to
понимал,
take a
да.
story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Смотрим. Ух ты, это наш персонаж, ребят. Вид сверху. Ну-ка. Как-то мы странно выглядим. Ух ты, конец, ребят. Что ж, давайте досмотрим это видео и, наверное, прощаемся до следующего видео. Там мы с вами обязательно переведем, что написано там было. И все с вами сделаем правильно. Спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на мой канал на YouTube. Вступайте в группу ВКонтакте, ставьте лайки, делайте репосты. И участвуйте в конкурсе. Спасибо большое за просмотр.
What's the right thing to do?